Good morning, everyone. This is Rahul Sharma, Vedic practitioner. Today, I will be releasing my video 65 on Gayatri Jayanti, and all the content is from book Karamkand Bhaskar from my Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, Mata Bhagavati Devi Sharma. Let's understand the meaning and significance of Gayatri Jayanti. I already had a earlier video on Gayatri Mata, but today we're going to talk more about the Gayatri Jayanti. Gayatri Mata picture is depicted like this by Gurudev, who has worshipped goddess Gayatri since age 13. And Gayatri Jayanti is also celebrated as Ganga Dashera, which is celebration of the birthday and origin of Veda Mata, which is mother of all the available knowledge. Gyan Gangotri, just like Gangotri is the original source in Himalaya from where the river Ganges flows in. And that is the physical river which you are aware of that. But Gyan means knowledge, origin of our super science, our spiritual science. We call it Gyan Gangotri, and origin of the Vedic culture, how we live the best life for peace, happiness, and growth for everyone, that the Vedic culture. And then denote the faculty of the self-confidence. That's what the whole meaning of the Gayatri Jayanti, the celebration and the origination. So every single year, we remind ourselves, we refresh ourselves, just like we celebrate our own birthday. We need to celebrate Gayatri Jayanti or Gayatri birthday. Now, the God of creation of this universe, which is Brahma, as you already have know about three Dev, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. So Brahma, the God of creation of this universe, he seeks the knowledge for creation and the expansion. That knowledge came from the goddess Gayatri. That is what the our Veda says. And Gayatri Mantra has 24 letters, which are like seeds, 24 seeds, which can be full blown to a tree with fruits of knowledge, strength, confidence, prosperity, and peace. The same day, as I mentioned, also considers the birth of river Ganges, originating from the Himalayas, the first ever known from the one of our Tirthasthan, Gangotri, and then river flows throughout the India, spread into thousands of streams, and finally merge into Bay of Bengal. So that's the Ganga Dashera we are going to celebrate. As an analogy, the way river Ganga or Ganges, whatever you want to call it, provides water and life to millions of people, trees, birds, animals throughout the source from Gangotri Himalaya in Himalayas all the way to Bay of Bengal. It also helps in the formation of the cloud, rain, and that's why we call them Devta. This is what the Hindu philosophy or Vedic culture is. Like we worship all the trees and cloud and everybody who is there for our survival as a human being. Similarly, Gayatri Mantra is awakening the divinity in human soul to follow the pure lifestyle and clean character. That's the analogy between Ganga and the Gayatri. As I mentioned, Gayatri Mantra has 24 letters, which also contain deep philosophy of 24 types of life lessons for society, which are still prevalent for happiness. Those 24 lessons are explained in detail in 24 hymns of Gayatri Smriti and Gayatri Gita. For detail, you can read Gayatri Mahavigyan Part 2 by Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. I read it long back, but I understand this is very, very deep science if somebody really want to do PhD on this particular topic itself. Now, those who already know Gayatri Mantra, this is what it is written in Sanskrit. Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. English level, you can see those who cannot read Hindi or Sanskrit. Now, meaning of Om, the first word which we call it the pranav. This was already explained in video number 63, so I will skip this part. Now let's understand the other letters. The Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, these are our three different bodies. As we did our meditation on sun with three bodies. So Bhur represents your physical body, what you're seeing on the picture for me. Bhuva is our astral body or our thoughts, which we getting influenced by our what we read, whom we associate. And Suha is our Karan Sharir or casual body, which is our Antaratma. and that is our deep emotions. This is how our body consists of three different parts of it. Those three letters talk about that. Now, human body as a whole is considered as a home or a temple or pilgrim for the God. So God is not staying in any other GPS coordinate. God is exactly within your own heart and your own mind. So that's the location of the God if you're trying to find him next time. Now, just like in our house, you're going to always keep it clean. We need to keep our body as pure, our thoughts as pure as emotions, and everything should be very pure. So you cannot feed your body with the stale food or non-vegetarian or drinks, alcohol, tobacco. Then God is not going to be there. That means you're never going to get the blessings of God in terms of your full age, happiness, peace. So now understanding about the where the goddess Gayatri or the God live in these three bodies, Bhur Swaha, you need to start making it purified day by day. It takes time. Now let's talk about the next letter in the Gayatri Mantra, the Tat. The Tat means wo. Wo means that. That means rather than thinking only about me, my food, my sleep, my comfort, my promotion, we need to be coming out of our self-interest, and we must think about others also. It's a godly inspiration, the purpose of our life, what are our duties, and listen to our inner voice. Okay, the inner voice always speak what is right, what is wrong. So we need to listen to it, and this will only happen if we keep making ourselves pure with our physical body, thoughts, and our emotions. Now let's talk about the next word, which is Savitur. Savitar is nothing but relates to the sun, the god of Gayatri Mantra, which is creator and the brilliance like sun. The darkness has no existence. Darkness is nothing but the lack of light is the darkness. Darkness does not really exist. So quit fighting and demolishing tendencies which because of ignorance or darkness and work upon the creation of positive, happy environment and happy family. From brilliance of the sun, which is Tejasvi, we must learn to become Tejasvi and remove the darkness or ignorance from society of any blind faith, incorrect values, and opinion about lust, selfishness, and other elements. Some people just say, hey, this is one life, we just need to enjoy to the fullest and don't worry about anything else. We need to be away from those kind of thought process and understand this is a regular cycle of birth and death. Now the next letter, Varanium, is best to be adopted. That's what Varanium really means in Sanskrit. Now society is full of incorrect opinion, division of religion, caste, blind faith, narrow-mindedness, and we must choose the best to follow and adopt as our lamplighter rather than listening to everyone on every Instagram or Facebook podcast. Just find whom you can relate, whom you want to become, and then just focus on their thoughts, their thought process, and do that. That's why I just follow Gurudev, Pandit Shriram, Sharma, Acharya. I read his books, I listen to his Amritvani, and chant from Shanti Kunj, other leaders like Dr. Chinmay Pandya, Dr. Pranab Pandya, Shilji and Mata Bhakti Devi Sharma. Now, Bhargo means roast. Bharg is the word which really means roast, just like we uh, use other food item for roasted food. With the light, the heat, and the brilliance of the sun, we must be able to burn or roast all our bad habits, the negative thoughts, the anxiety, the depression, the darkness within ourselves, and any ill feeling. That's what it means. So when we are chanting Gayatri Mantra, we are visualizing early morning rising sun. We should always take it deeper. That with that heat and brilliance of sun, we are burning all our ill habits. Then Devasya, as the Devasya means Deva, Devta, Devta means divinity, divinity is somebody who's always giving, giver, like Maruto Devta, like cloud, like the air who gives us oxygen. So we need to also grow habit of giving our own contribution, our knowledge, the time, the love, the empathy, whatever we can do to those who are in need. There are a lot of people who need compassion, empathy, love, money, time, knowledge. So we need to do that and become like Devta. The next part is the Dhimahi. Dhimahi means holding it, bearing it, or retaining it. So once you learn about a good virtue, a positive thought, an inspiration to do good, then you retain that thought and grow it further you give us the food to grow further by taking the actual action. Just by having a good thought, a positive thought is not going to do any good for you. You need to then start acting on it, and then do something for the society to bring the heaven on the earth, as Gurudev has given the slogan, 21st century, heaven on the earth, and that will be the best golden era for the society. The word in Gayatri Mantra means wisdom, the intelligence, the faith. So develop the indiscriminative wisdom like Hans to filter out the pure knowledge, pure work, and be truthful, and have the adorable faith in God within yourself. Yo Naha means universal for everyone. So we are not praying for ourselves. We don't want to be selfish at all. So even while we are praying, Gayatri Mantra or chanting, we are always praying for everyone. So think, pray, and act for the benefits for the everyone. That's what it means. Prachodayat means inspiration. Okay, seek the inspiration from God to focus on our duty to walk on the righteous path and take righteous action and encourage and lead others. That's what the meaning of the Gayatri Mantra and Gayatri Jayanti celebration. Now Gayatri always seen as a vehicle or sitting on Hansa. Okay, Hans is nothing but again an analogy for using the discrimination power of thoughts to select only the good and the positive thoughts like Hansa, and to fly high in altitude like swan or Hans. You need to have balance of two healthy wings. One wing is the work life balance. Pom is peace of mind, plenty of money. So if you are having peace of mind, then you can always earn plenty of money. You cannot have 12 hours just work for money and do not pay attention to the spiritual part of your life. So that's what the meaning of the swan. Now Vedas in the hand, in the picture which I shared earlier, is continue to strive for the deeper knowledge on your spiritual science. Keep learning about God, about your talent, your technology, your art of living, and continue to grow. Lotus flower, as you've seen, is while staying and living your life in this world, which has good thing and bad thing, you stay floated like lotus and clean from its muddy water. So you should not be just having any stain on yourself from outside or exterior influences. Now, how we celebrate Gayatri Jayanti in terms of the day to celebrate like birthday. So follow the basic step of daily prayer as taught in my earlier video number 45. Then after that, there is a special mantra on Veda Mata, Deva Mata, Vishwamitra, Hans, Ganga. And then after that, you will conclude it with the Gayatri Yagna, as I mentioned in my videos 58, 59, and 60. That's how you will be celebrating Gayatri Jayanti. It takes around 90 minutes to 2 hours for having the good celebration and inspiration within your family and home. So as the action item, after all those learning what you have learned just today in this video, make an oath, a commitment to celebrate Gayatri Jayanti or Ganga Dashera every single year as a reminder of this wonderful, inspiring knowledge. In this year, 2024, it is on June 17th. Or you can participate in local Gayatri Center. So if you cannot do by yourself, you can invite some of the volunteers from the Gayatri Center. They can come and do at your home and you donate the money there. Or you can go in the local Gayatri Center who are already conducting Gayatri Jayanti and then participate there. That's going to help you, your family, and your neighbors and friends to be part of your happiness. Then chant or write Gayatri Mantra as often as possible to train your subconscious mind to control your intake of the thoughts, to be positive, pure. Be around the good association like Lotus, so you can always be clean, and work hard towards your materialistic wealth and spiritual health, both as a balance, work-life balance, and we call it pom-pom. And then continue to increase your knowledge and read, listen on your subject. So that's the action item for that. With this, thank you everyone. Now, some of the recommended books, there are a lot of books here. I'm not going to read all of them in this video, but feel free to, slow down or pause the video and note down the names, or you can again contact me through my email. I can just email you this entire copy of this presentation or the list of this book. So they are almost, I have given around 31 books, which I have read most of them, and I found them very relatable to our Vedic culture. What Gurudev has mentioned in various books. This will teach you the same thing to become a better human being. With this, thank you everyone. And the departing message, so you don't forget, be a Vedic practitioner or be Hindu, be a Sanatani, whatever you want to call it. Learn and adopt the practice, the secrets of success within the 3400 plus books written by Gurudev, making life simpler for us rather than reading the complex Vedas. Stay successful and happy and help others making this world in heaven. And then don't forget to subscribe to my channel to watch my next video. And remember the explanation of Navgraha Puja. You got to do your duty. Your duty is more people should know about Vedic culture. More people should know about our Hinduism or Sanatan Dharma, and they need to start following the practice. So you promote this video, invite people to your home, perform a Gayatri Yagna, and spread the word about Gayatri and Yagna to every single